Hey everyone, welcome to episode 18 of season 9 of Where's That Bar Card? I am one of your hosts, Nick Dury. Alongside me, as always, is
Oh, hello. I am Daryl Purvis.
Monty Scott, here I am.
Monty Dead Rat Scott.
Dead rat. I had to take out a rat today, everyone.
Well,
Um,
you had to take out a dead one. You didn't take
Yeah,
one
you
out
didn't
and
kill
kill
it.
it. We don't want
no, I
to
Yeah.
didn't
get
kill the
off to
rat,
that.
but
That would be awkward.
well, this is I was telling Kira, I was telling my neighbor, I've been talking about how manly I am really to everyone all day, about me getting rid of the rat. But so I mean even to the coffee people and a number I bought flowers off a guy and I told him how manly I am.
Right.
Um, but sometimes I just when I was a kid, well, I'll tell everyone this. I know the smell of death. and I know and I know
Well, we
this,
have
but
we have the episode title,
There
"Smell
we
of Death."
go. Yeah.
this the smell of death is very distinct. And if you know, you know. Do you know the smell of death? I'm like, certainly I do. Because when I was a kid, me and my cousin Zach and Penny was a little bit older than us. She was like maybe 17, and we were like
Is this
15,
going to
maybe.
be Stand By Me?
Were
It's
you
pretty similar to Stand By Me.
were you on a
Yeah,
railroad bridge at some point with a train barreling down on you?
yeah. Well, look, this is
How many of the
that's
O'Connor brothers are there? Is that
That's a different story because I live in East York now, and I'll be honest with you, Kiefer Sullivan pulled a knife on me,
Yeah.
not but 3 or 4 days ago. So
Right.
that's a different Stand By Me story where he came
I
out of a bar and he
Yeah,
fired up.
eyeball is known for that. I think
Yeah.
that was his name in Stand By Me, eyeball.
And also, I think they're
So,
the O'Connell. Are they O'Connells, not O'Onnors?
or is that
O'Connell,
the
Jerry
O'Doyle's? Is it always the
O'Donnell.
Irish causing a problem?
I don't know.
I think are the Irish responsible for a lot of the shenanigans? I guess they made them up. I mean, they're the source of shenanigans, really.
Yeah.
Everyone else has only co-opted them.
Yeah. Well,
I'll say
bef
this: if
yeah,
you'll
please.
smell death when you're near a rail yard, always.
Again,
Um,
Stand By Me. Here we go.
yeah, it's like yeah. Did something get hit by a train? Yeah, sure. Um, I remember when we were kids, we tied up a muskrat on the train tracks, and it was a goddamn bloodbath.
Again,
But anyway,
don't know if this is true or not, but I fully believe it is.
well, this is it's a coming of age tale. You're right, Stand by Me, and it really is my version of Stand by Me. Um,
Scarborough
so
Stand By Me, tying
Stand,
muskrats up to the train tracks.
It's Stand By Me and Warden. Is what this one's called.
get that muskrat, like and because ropes were expensive back in those days,
Yeah.
and so we didn't even you get whatever you can to tie a muskrat down. Um,
Pull your money together for rope.
how much? Where were we even going to get the rope for this? God damn it! Yeah, we got a muskrat. Where's the rope?
Can anybody else picture
Uh,
Monty on his way to on his way to a fight on a skateboard, swinging a dead rat around?
not you with a
Were you
dead
gonna
rat.
hit me with that rat?
Look how manly I am.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm like, I don't know if that's manly, but it's something. That is a that's something. It's,
uh,
it's a
I
hell of a way to
am.
start a fight, throw a dead rat at a man.
Anyway, we
I'm
still haven't figured out this dead body story. Is there a dead
exactly.
body?
Oh well, many. Um, uh, we went to their grandmother's house, which is in Wasaga Beach. For anyone from the outer regions of the earth or whatever, Wasaga Beach is like a I don't kind of like a Jersey Shore kind of place that's in
Yeah.
Ontario that's on a beach that's nice enough, but it's mostly a summer town.
Yes.
So anyway, we're there and what do you call it? The house smells weird.
Hmm.
And there's a lot of you hear a lot of like fluttering or animal noises. And the place had a wood stove, but we're just like, we're just kids, so we're just hanging out. It was fucking back in the day. We're just having a fun time, doing all this different shit. I think it was I watched a Mike Tyson fight that week. So we're there. I'm there like for 4 days,
Sure.
but it's summer. It's summer. It's hot, so it's smelling worse and worse all the time, and more fluttering, more fluttering. And I left. I don't even know how I got there or how I would leave Wasaga Beach when I was
Skateboard.
14 years old. I was on a skateboard. I did have a skateboard. I had a skateboard at the time. But so however the fuck I got home, or how I was traveling independently, or what apparently I was just doing. Maybe I caught the train or auto gyro or whatnot. Um, Turns out, the why the place was smelling was that was a wood stove. It's like a regular house, but it had a wood stove. I guess they were kind of cottagey kind of houses.
Uh-huh.
A bat had got in a wood stove.
Oh.
And then that was the fluttering kind of sound. But the bats are apparently really fucking I can't even believe they're alive as a species because they're stupid. Um it was sending out an emergency request to the other bats.
Oh. Like a bat signal.
So
Yeah, you
bat
could call
signal
it that,
for
yes.
real. It put out the bat signal for real. Apparently there's a bat signal.
Yeah.
But the bats
Monty didn't get any sleep that week because there's a bright light in the sky. He could.
couldn't sleep the whole time.
His roommates, the Penguin and the Riddler, just stayed up all night long.
I got my ass kicked in Wasaga 3 times by a guy in a cape for trying to rob people. That week. I was unable to rob anybody in Wasaga Beach because of the constant thrashing I took from a man in a cape. Like, why is he so persistent? What is going on? And I was like, who the hell is this asshole? So the bat signal went out. The bats kept coming, but they would get trapped and they would die. So it was bat upon bat upon bat upon bat.
It was a genocide of bats. Yeah.
Genocide of bats. And meanwhile, I'm watching a Mike Tyson fight. We're trying to cook a pizza. We're like, Jesus Christ, it smells like we've killed 85 people in this house. But we were just, it was different times. It was a late 80s or whatever. Right. Sometimes it just smells like you buried a body in your house right there.
Right.
And
hence
anyway,
the smell of death. Yeah.
The smell of death. And it was very succinct because, like I say, now I was living in the smell of death. I stayed there for 4 days. We had a great time. But it was a mortuary of bats. Now, so we left, and then I asked. Just recently, I was at a family party and at Auntie Bet's 95th birthday. Happy birthday, Auntie Bet! And she I talked to Penny,
listener.
and I was long time listener, Auntie Bet,
first time caller.
Yeah.
Auntie Bet's on the line. And I'm like, hey, what's going on? So I asked Penny. I was like, what the fuck was the result? Because I booked out. I just left.
Right.
Uncle Jack, who was the producer of 22 Minutes, Uncle Jack, he worked for the CBC. He came in, and I was like, this is what I mean about being manly. He came in and he's like, well, there's a problem in the wood stove. And so Uncle Jack just opened the goddamn wood stove, mortuary of bats, and just cleaned them out and was like, yeah, I guess so. And I was like, is that what being a man is? Nothing but just pile a dead body after dead body is like, yeah, anyway.
Shoveling bats?
He was probably eating a chicken wing at the same time. He's like, yeah, I guess I'll get rid of these bats. And I'm like, what was he? Was he a goddamn hitman? I'm like, no. He just worked for the CBC. It's just a man walking around. Hey, do you mind cleaning out a wood stove full of dead bats? I'm like, no problem. As long as my wife doesn't have to do it.
So, can we backtrack? Tell us a story about cleaning out the rat.
Oh, so anyway, same thing. Last night.
Your uncle came and did it?
Called up Uncle Jack. Uncle Jack, I got a problem. I'm like, Jesus Christ. Yeah,
I'm not a man.
I've talked in years.
Do I have to get rid of another body? Yes.
Yeah. Man to man. Half a man to a real man. Is there any way you could clean out this rat from my goddamn wood stove? And it's always stoves. I mean, I don't know.
That's where the
Well,
heat is.
Yeah.
yeah. Now, this is why I didn't know. Hey, good point, Daryl. I mean, this is now you're thinking like an animal. Um,
That's part of being a man.
that's one of the main parts of being a man, thinking like an animal. Think like an animal. Get in the animal's head. Like go to the warmth. Now, to the listeners, drinking can cause you problems. We all know this. But
This is
sometimes
how we
it gives you
segue into Tiger Woods, sort of.
Exactly.
yes. But sometimes it can give you the clarity of gods or just a man. Almost the same thing. Um,
Was your
because
uncle
I was
a
like,
drinker?
yes,
There you go. Okay, go on.
yeah. God knows if you. I don't know who. How hammered do you have to be to clean out a like a wood stove chock full of dead bats? I'm like, you know what? I think I'm gonna have another before I friggin' clean out this wood stove full of dead bats. Just a horror show. I can't believe 22 minutes wasn't filled with nothing but dead bats for the next 8 years.
Some say
How do we
Mary
do
Walsh was made of dead bats.
Yeah,
That's what they say.
true. Yeah.
Yes. We do another sketch on dead bats. I'm like, come on, Jack. Jesus Christ. Talk to a psychiatrist. So anyway, I came home yesterday and I was drunk. And I was so drunk that I brought home drinks and I didn't drink them. That's when you're like, Jesus Christ, Monty might have had too much.
That's how
That's what,
Monty,
like,
if he ever gets pulled over for a DUI, they're going to ask how many drinks he has left. Not how many have you had.
No.
How many do you have left?
How many
you still
haven't
have some
you drank?
left? I'm like, yeah, I do have some left. You must be unwell, sir.
Sir, have you not been drinking all your drinks tonight?
You are obviously unwell. But my wife had come out. She was asleep, and I came home kind of late. And I told her, I was like, I know the smell of death, and I know there's a I know there's a dead rat in the bottom shelf of that stove,
Yeah.
and I'm gonna have to deal with it when I woke up. And the sad part of getting drunk is that when I woke up, she said, "Hey, what are you gonna do about that rat?" And I was like, "God damn it, I had forgotten all about it, and now it's back." So I had to take a rat out
But
of my
So
yeah.
how did you do it? We still don't know how you did it. Did you use a
I did it
shovel?
with some kitchen tongs, which I've now disposed
Oh,
of.
Jesus Christ. Oh, you dispose of them. Okay. You're
I
not
did
cooking
dispose.
burgers tonight with them.
No, anybody who wants some fry, I'm like, Uncle Jack, you want another steak? You use the same tongs. I'm like, listen,
Why does this steak smell of death?
It's kind of gamey.
hey, Uncle Jack, middle meat men, what are we doing? Cooking up steaks.
You buy this top sirloin from No Frills again, Monty?
Yeah, no problem. How do you like it done, Uncle Jack? Rare, I know. So yeah, but the rat's head was gone because the trap caught the rat's
Oh,
head,
it was traps. I see.
Oh,
and even my wife Kira was like, she's like, oh my god, his head. It's the head. No head, big body. It's about
are you
the
gonna
size of
mount it?
muskrat.
Are you gonna mount the head and put it on the wall?
I should mount it.
Next
Put it
to
right over the
Spider-Man.
goddamn stove. Every time I make eggs Benedict, I stare that rat in the eye. I'm like, this is what happens when you deal with a man. Apparently you didn't. Apparently you you thought this place didn't have enough men.
The worst
Big
part is
mistake, rat.
you know to save money, Monty would put that on the mount himself. He'd put it on the wall. It'd just be blood everywhere.
No formaldehyde. Just
a self-judge.
deteriorating. Yeah.
You guys check my YouTube history. It's 1,000,000. How do you mount a rat's head? Any thoughts on mounting a rat's head? I'm like,
Make sure you look that up on YouTube and not YouPorn. You don't want the how do you mount a rat on
don't want
YouPorn.
that. Oh Jesus! Don't want to go down that rabbit hole. Never jizz again until there's a dead rat staring at me.
Oh.
Another name for the episode.
Yeah.
Never jizz again until there's a dead rat staring at me.
Like, how the hell are you gonna jizz without looking at a dead rat? What the hell? So no, isn't that's the real end to Stand By Me?
John Cusack's alive and everyone's jizzing. Yeah.
Just
Um,
and staring at a dead rat. I'm like, you can't be jerking off just staring at a dead rat, are you? Does
well,
that get you in prison immediately, or is that a crime?
I don't know, buddy. I don't know.
Well,
I think
you're
you
on a
should do
watch
some
list for sure.
research. Yeah, yeah,
Imagine you go on
absolutely.
that watch list. This guy got
Yeah.
caught jerking off on a. He was just staring at a dead rat. We're like, we got to put him on some list. We don't even know what the fucking list is, but there's people that are people to watch out for.
That's less of a watch list and more of a must-see list.
True. Well, they're multiplying now. Everyone's jerking off at dead rats.
Well, I hate to be the producer of this podcast, but I feel obliged to. I am just fresh off a simulator. I left the simulator a little bit early to join us. I left so quickly, Monty, I forgot my goddamn putter at the simulator. Nick Reynoldson is
Oh no.
in possession of my putter. Nick Reynoldson, who said today, I hope Nick, that's okay that I'm sharing this, that he felt like the simulator was a bull moose event because he was hungover as fuck because he went to a 10-year-old nephew or cousin's birthday party and got hammered with all the other Guyanese people. So Nick
Diana,
was, yeah, very, very hungover. But
how are you gonna
I
have a 10-year-old's
digress.
birthday without getting hammered?
Yeah, it
Fall
was
down
a
drunk.
great range session with Merv and with the Reynoldsons, getting
Oh,
closer to
that's
the
right.
season. But some news organizations are covering this story. Some news organizations are choosing to not to cover this story and talk about it. I'm looking at you, Barstool Sports, who refuses to talk about. And we recorded our last episode on a Wednesday, and then some earth-shattering news happened in the golf world on Friday. So we haven't been able to talk about it. Daryl, for your sake, I got a phone call from Monty Scott just to talk about the Tiger Woods incident. And you know what? You're goddamn right we're going to talk about it. And it's
Uh,
not about shitting on someone who's, fallen on rough times, but this is an unbelievable story. And Monty, we've already had a couple discussions about this, but we have to talk about goddamn Tiger Woods arrested for a DUI in the middle of the day, driving crazy Florida man down a street, clipped a trailer, flipped his Land Rover over, and was arrested for DUI. And
well,
Monty
for
did
my
declare Tiger Woods is now his second favorite athlete ever. I think second to Dino Ciccarelli.
yeah, Dino Cicerelli, the man had 240 stitches on his face, and maybe the greatest Italian of all time. I mean, I don't know. I'm not.
Sure.
I don't know.
Not
Um,
Michelangelo or,
no.
Or
yeah.
Well, I was gonna
Mussolini.
say Caesar sounded good. I mean, like I don't know. One of them. I don't know who. I'm gonna say Dino Cicerelli. My personal pick, Dino Cicerelli.
Sure.
Um,
Joe DiMaggio?
Dino Cicerelli. The man was a 5'8", stood in front of the crease, had people carve his face like a goddamn pizza, and scored. I don't know how many goals. Just
No, I
incredible.
know a guy who
Now
could still score 40 today, so no big deal.
that's just score 40. Hey, listen, I'll score 40, but it'll be a goddamn bloodbath. I'll be barely able to put my face back together. Um, uh, so now I'll say this. One thing, I don't know, it's like little talked about in this story. The English can't make cars. If that were a goddamn Honda, he probably wouldn't have flipped it. The Land Rover, they're ass backwards. They haven't made a decent vehicle since the cart and buggy. Um,
I can
just
confirm right now,
yeah,
walking around the streets of London,
Yeah.
everybody's head hung in shame.
Yeah.
Everybody.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
yeah.
Absolutely.
Land Land Rover,
Jaguar.
just
Yeah.
yeah, yeah, just garbage. You know, my cousin Ian had a Jaguar, and it was constantly in all the pieces taken apart in his garage. Like it was basically a museum of a car that had been taken apart. It was like a Dexter kill room of a Jaguar, and like just and I'm like, what
There's
are you
plastic on the walls and yeah.
plastic on the walls? Yeah. I'm like, are you gonna ever put this goddamn car back together? Ian was like, well, I would if I could. But has anyone ever put a Jaguar together? The pieces don't fit.
I'm amazed that this is the angle you're taking, buddy.
Yeah, this is a weird angle. I
It's a weird
think
angle.
the drug
Well, no,
issue would be
that's just
an issue, not the
well, no,
actual mobile.
Listen, I like my athletes on Percocets or whatever. Like take a look, Percocets, a couple of those Sudafeds. I don't know if you've tried the Sudafeds. I love. You know what has come out more recently? First of all, Barstool Sports, won't cover it. I mean, how
Yeah.
are you even watching Barstool Sports? Were they just rating pizzas? I didn't even know.
No, no, no,
Um,
no. They're tight with Tiger. They're tight with like TaylorMade. They've done videos with him. So they one of their guys was like, "No, we're not talking about this. We're not saying anything about this," which is just
Well, I
wild.
mean, I don't really give them much credibility. I don't like that they're at
Sure.
sports. I'm not
Yeah.
getting any information from those
Right.
guys.
Right.
So,
well,
yeah.
I mean, it's a few things I found interesting is like first of all, Tiger Woods is not a relevant athlete anymore. So I mean,
No, but he's a relevant
more.
name,
Oh
Yeah.
yes, for sure.
right?
He's still bigger than Tony the Tiger.
Yeah.
He's
Well,
the
but
biggest
Tony the
Tiger,
Tiger,
sure.
not really known as an athlete.
Right.
No, but as a name, I thought we are talking
Yeah.
names now.
Also,
Oh,
Tony the Tiger, probably the world's greatest Italian. Antonio Tiger?
Antonio. I believe his name is Antonio. Yeah. Well,
Antonio Tigaretti. He's been
Yeah.
just.
Yeah.
oh, hey, are those Frosted Flakes? Oh,
Get those Lucky Charms out of here. Oh.
hey, you want some milk on that? Oh,
It's really good that we never stereotype on this podcast. It's awesome.
the vaguest Italian stereotypes, but it's not a stereotype to say the English can't make cars. Everyone knows that is just a goddamn thing. That's not stereotypical. But in my opinion, I don't know how much any of our listeners or you guys have been to Florida, but you just realize Tiger is just a Floridian
Right. This was the
because when you
crux of
flip
Monty's
your
opinion.
car,
Yeah. Right.
yeah, when you flip your car in a cul-de-sac, that's because you're driving 110 and a 30.
Right.
And
Yeah.
that's what Florida is. Like
Yeah.
I was driving in Boca Raton and somebody passed me going, I was going, let's say 60 kilometers an hour.
Uh,
Someone passed me going 150, I would say. And then I'm like, what in the hell?
yeah.
And I'm gonna say 3 kilometers later, that car was in a fiery wreck, like exploded, like it was like the whole thing is like what do you call it? Die Hard 3. You know what I mean? Like everything's on fire. It's basically it's
Right.
Grand Theft Auto. They're just flipping, but I mean, you know what I can't believe about them is that they're just cool with it. They're like, yeah. So you were
Right.
doing 130 and a 30, and I'm like, yeah. And
Yeah.
so your
Yeah. Yeah.
car exploded. I'm like, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm like, well,
And so the question, I mean, people keep making the point he's worth one point, I think, $2 billion. Why don't you just hire a driver? And the rumors going around now is that he doesn't want anyone to know what he's up to, which is the shadiest thing I've probably ever heard about Tiger. That he wants the anonymity about doing whatever he wants to do, whether it's Monty's favorite banging Denny's waitresses or what have you. But he
Yeah, he's
refuses.
kind of
Yeah,
like a lot like Doug Ford, really. They're very
yeah, I
similar
guess so.
athletes.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I
Very
similar athletes,
right.
similar point of view.
But I
Well,
mean, if you don't
but
want anybody knowing what you're doing, why are you not keeping a low profile?
Right.
Why are you
Yeah,
driving
yeah,
110 in a neighborhood or
yeah,
whatever he's driving? Like,
yeah.
if you don't want people to know what you're doing, be quiet. Keep it
Right,
quiet.
right.
but he's going Denny's to Denny's fast.
Yeah.
Like I got no time for this. You know what's crazy? I don't know. I mean, again, you don't need $1 billion to have some people to really have your back. If I
Right.
were a
Yeah.
Tiger, or even if I get a few more dollars myself, I'd like to have somebody who, if you threaten me, they'll immediately have a gun behind my shoulder. Like always, like I
Yeah.
always have the people there like, oh yeah, we got a gun, like right now, maybe, and ideally two guys, always with a
Right.
gun. Yeah,
Yeah.
you can't even. They're ready to pull a gun on you. Yeah.
May I suggest if he doesn't want anybody to know what he's doing, maybe hire a driver who's like can't see, can't hear,
Right. Yeah,
can't be
yeah,
any
yeah,
worse at driving than he is.
yeah. Yeah, yeah.
Sure.
I mean, For the history of cars, there have been rich people with drivers
Yeah,
pulling shady antics.
yeah.
Hey, is that
Just
guy
an
who was
NDA.
driving?
Just an NDA is a very simple thing to get signed.
Is that guy who was driving Diana still alive? Is he still around?
Yeah.
Tiger should get him. Fucking gunning through
Dodi
fucking.
Fayed. You're a big Dodi Fayed guy,
He
aren't you?
wasn't, Doty wasn't the driver,
Oh,
unfortunately.
okay.
What do you call it? Get the guy who's like, hey, have you ever bombed it through a tunnel in France? I'm like, sure I have. Yeah,
How'd
don't
it
mind
turn
if I
out?
do.
Not great. Not great.
Better days. I've had better days. I'll tell you that.
I, I would like a second chance, though. If I can have a second chance, I think I can nail it this time.
Yeah, the
But
chance of me flipping a.
it's three accidents. It's three car accidents where no other car that was driving or no other driver was involved.
Why
That's
does
what's
he still have
fucking
a driver's
crazy.
license?
Yeah, it's wild. It's insane.
Well, he shouldn't have a driver's license. Well, the idea that you flip a car on a side street
Yeah,
is insane.
it is
Flip
insane.
a fucking car?
If Monty flipped a car on, Westlake Drive, I shouldn't give away your the street. I won't say the number of,
It's a
of your
long
house,
street.
but it's a long street.
It's a
But
long street.
if Monty flipped
You
it,
come and get me. Yeah.
if you flipped your car on Westlake,
Look
I'd
out
be
for the
like,
great Italian Michelangelo painting. Is
I'd
that
be
who he has
called
on the
Yeah, that'll
side of
be
it?
like the
Galileo.
mural of Michelangelo. Yeah.
I would that would maybe be intervention time. If I was like Monty just flipped his car on Westlake,
A
there's a
third
problem
time.
here. A third time.
Never mind. I would invite you guys to my intervention. And I'm like, Monty's having an intervention for himself.
He's hosting it.
He's, he's hosting his intervention. I'm like, wow. Like, yeah, I'm just come out. I'm having an intervention.
Oh
Like,
god, he's not gonna be flipping burgers with those tongs again, is he?
tongs out. Oh my god, this he's got dead rats out here. He's got a fucking. Did he
But
just put
what a
up the
man.
Tony the Tiger and says "Oh" on the Michelangelo fucking hero?
What
Oh,
what a man. God, he's manly.
Scotty's manly. Man, he's got a drinking problem, but God, he's manly.
Yeah, it's just wild. He Tiger had to drop out of being the Ryder Cup captain. I think he had to get special permission from a judge to get treatment out of the country for this addiction or whatever's going on. Like it's just insane.
But this is, in the end, if he's smart, this is just going to make him more money, right? Like now you got a reclamation
Probably,
project. Now he's going to
yeah.
be, wow, Tiger's turned his life around. Here he is.
Right, right.
And yeah, even though he's still doing shady things behind the scenes,
Hmm.
he's about to have another. If you're in the marketing world, you're like, we're going to really make him some money now.
Yeah, I guess so. I guess.
So
And
yeah,
to me, he's turned his life around completely. Like when he was 25, I was like, this guy's a liar. And now I'm like,
Interesting.
man,
Like you
man,
thought
he's
it you
manly.
thought it you thought it
Yeah.
was a facade the whole time?
Oh yeah.
Right.
You see
Okay.
that guy from across the street with no audio, and I'd be like, that guy's lying about everything. I could be walking with a dead rat and some tongs, going like, I don't know, I'm a little preoccupied, but that guy's lying. And then take the
let me
rat to
ask
wherever the
you:
hell I'm taking. Yeah,
when you see people across the street, is there usually audio?
Do you have it on mute all the time?
I have it. A lot of times I have it on mute. It's hard to even know. Sometimes it's hard to know. Is this audio? Is this live? I've asked what do you call it? I was buying some green onions. I was like, is this live? And the person's like, what the fuck is even? What is this? This person is the most psycho person I've ever seen. Manly though.
That'll be $1.38, sir.
Is this live? Okay? Is this taped?
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. I knew he was lying the whole time.
Okay.
I never once thought it was even close.
Right.
How old was he when his father died?
That would have been because he's a year older than me, so I feel like he might have been in his late 30s, mid to late
Yeah,
30s.
Oh, it was only
yeah,
10 years ago.
It was like 14, 15 years ago, I think.
yeah. But
And
it's
that's when did she beat up the car with the golf clubs?
It was after that. It was like
So,
somewhat
Not
shortly
not
after that.
much.
so
Yeah.
his father constantly being around probably started to do a downward spiral.
Well, I don't know if it's that or like his because if you watch that Tiger documentary, there's all these stories of like he would just hang out at a golf course with a fucking Winnebago on the golf course, and he would teach Tiger golf, and then he would just take women into the Winnebago and have sex with them. And he was just
Tiger's
constantly doing
dad?
this. Tiger's dad.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
Tiger's dad was just constantly doing that. Him and another guy were just banging like all of these women at the golf course. And so Tiger was around it. So he would like send Tiger out to like go play. And this is when he was a little kid. And his dad would just be in this trailer or Winnebago just banging random people.
They called him a Winnebago Lothario. That was
Again, that could have been
the
another
nickname,
title of this
the
episode.
title.
Yeah.
Also, another great Italian athlete, Winnebago Lothario.
He was a mogul skier. Yeah.
Winnebago, Winnebago. Get Winnebago, Winnebago.
Winnebago Lothario.
Is that how it's pronounced in the title? Winnebago. I You know what I'll say about Tiger? As much as, like I say, I do like him better now, and I like all of this.
Right.
I think he should be stopped from driving. But beyond
Sure.
that, wh- why do athletes? Why does anyone have to be good? I mean, like he could just be a bad guy. I mean, he's still hitting the ball
Right.
straight. Like either he hit the fairway or he didn't. It doesn't
Mm.
really matter if he sodomized a woman from Denny's. It's like, what's the this is not it's not our business really, or what the because you were watching a man do athletics. I don't know why you're drawn to, why do you have to like him also as a person?
Marketability, I guess. He can
Yeah,
make more money.
but he
He can
doesn't
make
need
more.
money at this point.
No, 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 no.
Hmm. No, but I mean, like, why are we compelled as people to
It's a
want to
great
like him?
question, dude. It's a
You
great
know,
philosophical
Well, I mean,
question. I
I
don't
think
know.
you want your heroes to be good guys.
Right.
You don't want them
Right.
to
well,
be
everyone
dickheads.
Like
there's
Jordan's
people
Jordan Michael
heroes.
Jordan's probably like one of the biggest assholes ever, but he's
Hmm.
he's he's cultivated it and turned his like obsession with competitiveness into something good that people like, and the Jordan brand represents that. But
Yeah,
you wouldn't
He
want to hang out with him,
but no, but
probably.
I think that's because they really hide the bad parts.
Right.
That's the
Yeah,
one thing
yeah, yeah,
about him.
yeah.
You don't
Right.
hear about the crazy licking the cupcake story, which I've told multiple times, and it just like he's just insane. But
Yeah.
also, same thing. Apparently terrible. Well, not terrible. I mean, just a crazy womanizer.
Yep.
And but that's one of those somehow was kept a secret.
Yeah, right. Right.
Well, I mean, like I say, I never thought Michael Jordan was a good. The
No,
idea that any of these people are heroes is weird to me
Right.
because like they're just doing a thing, and
Sure.
you'd be like, okay, listen, all you're asking from them is that they're as good as they can be at the one thing.
Right.
I, I mean, you don't have to be like, I don't care about any of these people. I don't even understand the idea of a hero.
Mm.
Who's a hero? I mean, Stalin seemed like a hard ass. Is that good? Like, I mean, who would you who would you idolize? I don't even
I would
understand. I
Dino
say
mean, Uncle
Cicerelli.
Jack.
Sidney Crosby has kept a pretty clean profile. I'd say.
Yeah, no, I mean, sure, he might be okay. He might have 8 million prostitutes in his basement. Who the hell knows? I mean,
Oh, I heard he has a stove. Doesn't let the bats out.
he could be a bat murderer. Yeah, as far as I'm concerned, there's one man I look up to. That's Uncle Jack for opening that goddamn wood stove. Everybody else, I don't even know. I don't even know what you're like. Who gives a goddamn? You know who
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't respect as a driver? Tiger Woods.
Yeah.
yeah.
Bad
Rightfully
driver.
so. Sure. Of
Yeah,
course.
but I don't know. As a person, I like him because he's so messed up.
He's rising in your esteem. The worse he does, it seems.
Hmm.
Yeah, I mean, he is only because it's like it's just a mirror in everyone's face of this is look at how flawed he is and look at what a great golfer he is and can't we enjoy it all? Can't we enjoy the Denny's waitresses, man of the people? Can't we enjoy that he hit the ball 350 down the middle? Can't we enjoy that he hit that chip and he put it right in? And then also, he banged a cart girl like just a few holes before that. Can't we enjoy that? I don't know why not.
What's the British press take on this? Because they're very tabloidy. Is this a
Uh,
scandal? Is
I'll be
this
honest,
news
I
at
have no
all?
idea. I've been barely any TV. I haven't looked at
Okay.
newspapers. I
All
haven't.
right.
I've been. My sister's here with me right now, so we've been doing a lot of touristy stuff.
That's nice.
So it's like touristy stuff during the day, shows at night.
Yeah.
So I'm busy, guys.
Sounds pretty good.
Yeah.
Daryl's on his last two books in the bookcase there. He's almost done.
He's so he's so smarter now. It's
Yeah.
amazing.
So
What
I'm so smarter now. That's what they're saying.
have you seen Purpose recently? He's so smarter now. The man he's smarter. I tell you that.
Everybody's saying it.
Yeah.
Everybody's saying as the British press mentioned how shit Land Rovers are. The
They don't seem
national
to be
shame
taking
of
the
it all.
blame for this at all. That's the strange part.
They didn't even take the L. The Land Rover walked away unscathed. Flipped our third car unscathed.
We are inching ever closer to the beginning of the golf season for all of us here. Daryl, you went to. Can you explain what you went to? It was like a combination simulator driving
Driving
range.
range. It was pretty crazy. It was a driving range that was a simulator. I don't know. It literally, you're hitting into a driving range, but it's telling you
So it's
where your
capturing the
ball.
data. And
Yeah.
is it showing a hole like on a screen somewhere?
Yep. Right beside you, there's a screen with the hole.
Interesting.
And yeah, so we played St. Andrews with my
Oh,
Canadian comedian Bobby Mayer, who
nice.
he beat me 3-1.
Oh,
So yeah, it was insane. I'd love to go back, and it's really actually really close to here. But I mean, 24 pounds an hour, which is almost $50 an
all
hour.
right. So you're just
Um,
looking out at a driving range,
yeah, it's a
but
driving range. I mean, literally, as I got off the bus and I was trying to figure out where it was, I saw a giant netting, and I was like, "Well, I'm going in that direction."
right. Yeah.
And then we got there, and it's just like a simulator. You pick the course you want to play,
Huh.
and then it gives you targets to hit to, and then you hit to those targets, kind of. And then
Interesting.
the hard part is there was no putting,
Right.
so like there's different like almost like greens around. So it was if you had a small chip, you'd have to hit it 59 yards to the
Mm.
59-yard green.
Oh, I
So you're
see.
trying to chip to that, and the closest chip wins the hole type thing. So it was
Okay.
very, yeah, it was tough. But yeah, it was a beautiful day. Got out, hit balls outside. Felt
Amazing.
so nice. Yeah,
Incredible.
yeah,
That sounds great.
yeah, yeah. But yeah, there's no other. It's a driving range that's also a simulator.
Hmm.
Yeah.
I don't know if this is a immigrant thought in me, but I like to run away from the nets. I don't like to go to the nets. The nets seem like trouble.
You're triggered by nets?
I'm triggered by nets. I'm like, yeah, I don't like the looks of that net. That's how they round you up. Or maybe that's like a tuna thought. I don't even know.
Maybe
It's
maybe all the British investment went away from investing in building good cars and just went to building good simulators and driving
Yeah,
ranges.
yeah,
wow. I tell you what, they took a lot of their manufacturing hard after the Titanic. I tell you that. When it went down, they were like, I don't even know what we're doing anymore. Maybe we should start making Land Rovers. And we're like, I
Yeah.
guess.
They threw their hands up. They really,
and
yeah.
everybody said, "What the hell's a Land Rover?"
When like you're gonna see, it's gonna hit a. How did you hit an iceberg in the middle of a fucking cul-de-sac? I'm like,
I'm Florida, man.
Florida man flips his car in a cul-de-sac into an iceberg. Uh,
Well, short episode this week. We've all got stuff to do. Good to see you both. We're gonna be back. A little sneak peek. We're gonna be back next week with a Masters preview.
Is
The
this
Masters.
episode 18 of season
This
whatever
is
season?
episode 18. This is also not that it's a big number, but it's also episode 165 of this podcast.
Whoa.
Yes. 165
in your
episodes.
in your faces.
Yeah.
All of you who doubted us.
Tell you what, Tiger Woods can't flip this podcast. We're still going
No,
strong.
we're still going
Sorry,
strong. We
can't
finished
flip this
9
podcast.
goddamn seasons,
Mm,
165
yeah,
episodes. It's
yeah.
incredible. We're coming back next week. We're going to preview the Masters. There will be a major pain next week. So, guys, get ready with your Masters trivia because I'm coming in hot. Look, I have
Oh,
a week
Great.
to prepare. Well, I have like 4 days to prepare, but I'm not going to. This is my commitment to you both. I'm not going to just rely on ChatGPT. I'm gonna do
what?
some legwork. I'm gonna write some questions. I'm gonna
Why would you
figure
do
some
that to
shit out.
yourself?
I don't know. It's fun. I like the Masters.
Well, I like the Masters. I'm pumped. I'm going to
Mas-
Denny's.
First sign of spring, the Masters.
Exactly. We did it. We got
Yeah.
through what Monty Scott acknowledges is the worst winter in 25 years. We
Yeah, it's
survived.
about time he acknowledged it. There's
We
goddamn rats crawling into your apartment, for Christ's sakes. You say this is the worst winter.
I'm like, well, it's a tough one. I'm like, I did have to throw a rat out the goddamn window. That's no way to. That's no way to live.
He threw shoes filled with Soda Stream out your
Yeah,
door.
you
We've
threw
Oh
it.
yeah,
You throw out
that was a
some
tough one.
tongs out. This
yeah,
has been a
Yeah,
been
quite a winter.
quite a season.
It's been pretty eventful. Yeah, flip my Land Rover. It's all been tough. And what do you call it? There's no milk for my cornflakes. Oh,
Thank you, everyone, for supporting. Give us a rate and review. Follow us on our YouTube channel. Thank you, Comedy Records, for all the support. We love you, BT, and we'll see you guys next week for a Masters preview that will be airing on the day of the final day of the Masters.
Yeah.
I can't wait for this. And word of the week next week: Winnebago.
Used to call the tradesman's entrance. Now, it doesn't count as the tradesman's entrance if it goes in the side, only if it goes in the back.
She can hit it, although it looks like it's strongly uphill, it's really